Hey, I'm Jordan Wirtz. I wanted to take a few minutes to explain our games for AMP time this year. I also wanted to say thank you for helping with the Super Bowl this year. Whether you're a team leader, prop helper, or game instructor, understanding the rules of the games is crucial. I'll explain each game and then show a demonstration of the game. Our first game is Balloon Bash. This game takes place in the stands and on the court. Each church will receive a bag with a balloon for each person in their group. When we announce it, the leaders will pass out the balloons to each student with their group. On our signal, each student is to blow up their balloon and then bat them out of their section. Each team tries to keep the balloons out of their own section. The winning team is the one that has the least balloons in their section at the end of the time limit. 10 players from each team will be on the court and will have the job of throwing balloons back into the crowd, helping their team to win. After that game, we will have the students pop all their balloons that they can find and send the pieces down to the bottom of their section. The 10 players at the court will collect the balloon pieces into trash bags. And we'll see who has the most pieces of trash in their bags. And we'll have prizes for that as well. Now let's take a look at Balloon Bash. How am I going to beat the other team at AMP time this year? I have better skills, I'm more prepared, and I'm awesome. Ha! I beat you! I blew my balloon before you did! You got kids in love for balloons! Ha! I knew I beat you, kids! Our next game is four-way tug-of-war. 9 players from each team will come down to play this game. We'll put the first 3 players from each team on the circular tug-of-war rope. Each team will be pulling to reach their colored cone. The team that pulls hard enough to reach their cone gets 1 point. Then we'll play again with the second group of 3, and then the third group. If the score is tied after 3 rounds, we'll do a tiebreaker between the tied teams. Now let's take a look at four-way tug-of-war.
Ready, set, go!
Next we'll be playing Don't Drop the Baby. 20 players from each team will be coming down to play this game. We will set up 1 cone in each corner of the court and 1 cone in the middle. Each team will be lined up behind their corner cone. The players will have a board with ropes attached to it and a baby on it. On go, the first 4 players holding the ends of the ropes will run from their corner cone around the cone at half court and then back to the starting cone. If they drop the baby, then they have to stop, put the baby back on the board, and then keep going. When they get back to their cone in the corner, then they'll swap to the next group of 4. The first team to have all their players finish the relay wins. Now let's take a look at Don't Drop the Baby.
Ready, set, go!
Oh! Where's the rest of my team? Why won't anybody help me? Come on! Where's the blue team? Oh. I keep dropping the baby! Our fourth game is called the Human Ring Toss. 10 players from each team will participate on the court. 2 students from each team will be on the court with colored helmets on their heads. The other 8 players will be running their team's hula hoops up into the stands, giving the students in the stands a chance to try to throw the hoop around the rings on the court. 4 of the runners should take the hula hoops to the top half of their team section, and the other 4 should concentrate on the lower half of their section. That gives everybody an opportunity to be able to throw the hoop. Those with the helmets can move to catch the hula hoops. Then the players want to keep running the hula hoops back up into the stands, giving them more and more chances to try to get rings around the ring toss. One game worker should be concentrating on counting points of the hula hoops. The team with the most rings at the end of the game wins.
Ready, set, go!
Hey, you're supposed to throw them on my head! Okay, this time, over my head. Just throw it. Over my head this time. No, over my head. Make it go easier. Ow! Over my head. Over my head. Our last game for AMP time this year is called Javelin Throw. 14 students from each team will come down and play this game on the court, and 1 team will play at a time. 12 of the players will have a foam noodle. The other 2 players will be behind a line holding a hula hoop between the 2 of them. The 12 players will throw their foam noodle one at a time, trying to get it to go through the hula hoop. The 2 players holding the hula hoop can move back and forth to try to catch the noodles, but they cannot move beyond the line. After everyone has thrown their noodle, they will get one more turn. The team that throws the most noodles through the hoop wins.
Ready, set, go!
Hey, throw it through the hoop! Through the hoop! What are you guys doing? It's like you're not even trying!
Lastly, I wanted to talk for a second about the way amp time will flow. How we'll move from game to game. After each game, we'll be throwing prizes into the crowd. If your team wins, you'll throw 4 bags into your section, 2 from the top and 2 from the bottom. If your team loses, then you'll throw 2 bags to your section, 1 from the top and 1 from the bottom. A couple things about throwing prizes. Do it fast, spread things throughout the whole section. Throw to those making the most noise, and then don't fake out the kids. We want to make this as quick as possible, but also exciting. If you're a prop helper, after the game is done, move your props off the court, back to the prop master, and then get the props for the next game and bring them out into the right position. Whatever job you're doing, remember the purpose of amp time. We are here to be a hook, to be a source of excitement for the Super Bowl. The presentation of the gospel is the whole reason for the Super Bowl, and the amp time is a crucial element to a successful event. Thank you for your help in making this an incredible night. When asked how I dominate amp time games so completely, I have one answer. I'm bigger than they are.
Wait! This isn't even a game!